apologies if it's making a clicky noise. These are my thoughts on the state of stand-up comedy. Comedy is turned into I'm a narcissist, what about you? You'll say me too, me too, me too. If you had self-awareness, that's what you would do. But you don't. And we're stuck with you, 'cause you won't do any deeper analysis. Comedy has turned into I'm disheveled, you are too. Where's the joke? Where's the joke? Where's the joke? Everything is a punchline. Comedy has turned into my dad left, I assume. Let's try that again. This was good. I swear it was good. Comedy has turned into my dad left, I assume that yours did too. That was just sad, wasn't it? It was sad. It wasn't supposed to be funny. My dad is still in my life, by the way. It actually took stand-up comedy for me to repair my relationship with him, because I was trying to write jokes about him and they weren't funny. So I had to do something about that. And I realized that he tried the best that he could. I realized that we're all doing the best that we could, given the information. And the older I get, the longer I live, the less mad I can be at other people. And the more convinced I am of every intuition that God blessed me with, that told me not to do what all the others do, 'cause it's hell that they're going to. They just don't know it. That's not a threat, by the way. It doesn't have to be a threat. I mean, why do you think it's so hot, you guys? I think it's because of, what, global warming. Global warming! Climate change! The ones that have even more powerful technology, the powers that be are controlling everything, including the weather. Just say that I'm off my rocker. There was never a rocker. my God, please pray for my friend Isaac, because he's going through alcohol withdrawals. And my manager said he doesn't know when he's coming back. So, he's 23. Now, I was experiencing alcohol withdrawals when I was 25. But I'm also a woman. Alcohol tends to rip through us a lot quicker than it does men. So he's really drinking hard if he's already experiencing this. And his girlfriend's threatened to leave him, but he lives with a person that enables him. I mean, case in point, like, she's calling the store saying that he's sick. I'm like, you come in every day smelling like alcohol. Like, we know what's going on, dude. But yeah, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. And I feel sorry for him. There are a lot of people at work that don't feel sorry for him, because they're like, well, he does it to himself, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, that's true. That's true. The problem with this stupid fucking world is that people can't hold multiple pieces of information at the same time. Yes, people do shit to themselves, but it is a choice, but it isn't a choice. Those two things can coexist. And people that believe in choice, they don't understand that. People that believe in learned helplessness don't understand that. They have the ability to pull themselves out, but they don't have the confidence to see that. And his girlfriend is probably the only good thing that he has in his life, and if he loses her, like, I'm afraid that, you know, he's really going to go off the rails. He's not going to look at that as an opportunity to change and better himself. He's going to look at that as, I'm a piece of shit, I deserve this, you know? And unfortunately, a lot of people go that route. So, yeah. I told you about the other guy that essentially quit his job in a drunken rage. And this was going to happen regardless. Like, he's going to jail because he got his 4th DUI. And there's no getting out of that one. Like, I'm pretty sure he can only afford a public defender, and the public defender doesn't defend public, they defend the state, you know. So, I get it though, you know, you get to a point where you are already like below sea level and you just keep sinking, you know? Like, you experience something that it's either the big book or the 12 and 12, the 12 steps and the 12 traditions, which further explains like alcoholism and the steps and all that. Like, it describes alcoholism as incomprehensible demoralization. And yeah, if you haven't been there, you just don't get it. I mean, I'm not saying that it has to be alcohol. It could be many different things that lead you down that path where you just keep digging, you know? It's like you're already in a hole and you just keep digging it more and more. Because it's like you don't know how to do shit else. You don't know how to do shit else. So you're just like, well, you know, I'm already a piece of shit. I might as well start stealing and given myself more and more that I have to lie about. Given myself more and more that I have to rationalize. And I got really lucky figuring this shit out early. And I knew, before I relapsed, I knew that it was going to end badly. I never thought that I was ever going to like drink normally. I just wanted to be a functional alcoholic. But if you can't function at a restaurant, that's really bad. Because my manager keeps enabling him, because my manager drinks bourbon every single night. He comes in smelling like alcohol too. The difference is, it's not creating all kinds of havoc in his life. He waits until he gets home to do that shit. He doesn't have a bottle waiting for him in the car, you know? I've heard it described also, and I would say it's not just alcoholism, it's like any kind of addiction. Problems created by drinking, like problems created by drinking and only by drinking, you're trying to escape the problem of drinking too much. So, not to say that alcoholics or addicts don't have other problems. Because if they did, and I don't think that they would need that escape so badly. But if you're drinking, or you're using some drug, or gambling, or fucking, or masturbating, playing video games, God, oh, another thing, this dude that I'm talking about, the one that's not at work right now, because he's withdrawing, like, he's totally addicted to video games. He's totally addicted to TikTok. And, you know, I asked him, you know, several months ago, I was like, why do you think you drink so much? And he was like, because I hate my life. So he's not doing anything to improve his life. He's just trying to escape it. And now he's got all these issues because of that escape. And I don't think his mom is taking him to the hospital. She's probably just giving him more vodka. But I don't know, there are a bunch of people at work that are really fucking mad about it. Because we got destroyed last night, dude. Like, there were so many people that came into that restaurant, and granted, I'm used to that shit. I'm used to working there when we are so miserably understaffed, it's not even funny. But the kids that I work with, they're not used to that. Now, luckily, nobody freaked out, but everybody was in that position where they were just like, man, I just want to walk out of this bitch. Luckily, everyone's got a conscience, and they know that if they walk out, like, the situation's going to be even worse for the people that are still stuck working there, you know? And we care about each other. It's like a big, fucked up, dysfunctional family. I compare it to foster care, group home, you know? It's a good joke. But yeah. I can totally understand why people would get addicted to something like alcohol when they don't feel like they have a sense of purpose. When they wake up every day and they go to work, and anytime that they're not working, they're watching TikTok videos. And then they go home and immediately get on the computer and play video games, or they watch TV. It's like they're just constantly escaping. And you don't have to tell me that this world is terrible, and it's completely understandable why people want an escape from that. But you gotta make it. You know, why do you think I put out so much? It's like, I know that it's not that good, but it doesn't matter. The whole point is to make it anyway. The whole point is to do it regardless of how you feel about it. Because feelings cannot be trusted. Feelings can't be trusted, 'cause they're always susceptible to change. And I'm a very fickle person, so I rearrange. If I don't want to make the effort that I really ought to make, if I don't want to take a major risk, and change is a major risk. It is. And I get it. So I get why people stay stuck in some horrible cycle. Because, you know, it's not just the pain of change. It's like this discomfort with the unknown. Like, what's going to happen if I quit this thing that I'm so used to? Even though this thing is causing me all kinds of problems. They're understood problems. They're problems that you can use to identify yourself, you know? And that's really bad when problems become comfortable, you know? When you get to a point where you're just like so used to feeling like shit, and you're so used to being that nuisance or that problematic person. You've just accepted failure. You've accepted disappointment. You've accepted shit. You know, and I really think that that's why we are where we are as a country, because people have gotten so apathetic. And I know that I probably seem that way too because of my chronic lateness and you know, things that I rationalize. Don't think I don't know, motherfucker. I know. But I'm obviously not apathetic. You know, if I keep making stuff, if I keep making a creative effort, that's something. And people that fight me on this, and they're like, well, nothing's gonna change. That's not true. That's not true. A lot of the time I'll feel like shit. And I'll start playing a song. It's not a song. I know it's not a song. I know it's not actual music, okay? But I know for a fact that just making that effort myself, so I'm not relying on the outside to change how I feel. I'm not relying on a substance. I'm not relying on a person. I'm not relying on if I go here and I buy this, or I like change my scenery. Like the dude I'm talking about, he kept saying like, oh, I need to quit this job and I need to go somewhere else. And I was telling him that the change of scenery is only going to work for so long, and then you're going to realize that you took yourself to the new place that you thought was going to be the solution. The solution is within you, because God is within you, okay? So if I just sing, I feel better, even if it doesn't change anything in my real life. If I just sing, that's something clever, even though it's not. You can change. It just takes very little. You know, I don't have to have keyboards. I could just sing. I used to sing a cappella all the time. Like, the keyboard tremendously helps. But yeah, because I make the effort to do something different, not expect that to be given to me, not expect the feeling of relief to just come. Like, you have to want it bad enough to do something that seems crazy. You know, like what I'm doing on the internet is fucking nuts. You know, putting myself out there. All to be ridiculed and judged and have people tell me that I'm stupid and out of my mind, and you don't think I know how cringe it is? I do it anyway. I do it anyway because fuck it. Fuck myself. Fuck you too, you know? Fuck the world. But yeah, I guarantee you, if you did something creative, you'd feel better. Just try it. Then you can prove me wrong, right? You won't, but let's pretend.